In this example, we're going to look at how to calculate the equation of perpendicular bisectors. Now, a perpendicular bisector is a line which cuts through the midpoint of a line segment at right angles. This is your perpendicular bisector here. It's splitting AB in two, and it meets it at a right angle. So let's look at an example. A is the point -2, 1, and B is the point 4, 7. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB. So again, as before, a wee quick sketch. So I've got my A and my B, and I've drawn a line perpendicular that meets it in the middle. So what are we trying to do? Well, we need the gradient of this line CD, and we need a point that the line goes through, so we can do y take b equals mx take a. So first of all, let's get our point. We don't know what C is, and we don't know what D is, but we can calculate this midpoint, because we know how to do that. Add your x's and half them, add your y's and half them. So that's what we'll do here. Gradient of midpoint of AB is equal to -2 plus 4 divided by 2 and 1 plus 7 divided by 2. So that's going to come out as 2 divided by 2, which is 1, and 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So that there is the point 1, 4. So I've got my point. The next thing I need to do is work out the gradient of this line. Now, as before, because I don't have points or 2 points on the line, I can't do delta y over delta x. So we look again to the perpendicular line. We look to find the gradient of this. And remember the connection between perpendicular gradients. When you multiply them, it comes to -1. So I'm going to calculate the gradient of this line, AB, and I'm going to use these 2 points. And I often write the 2 points I'm using next to my calculation so that I am accurate with what I'm doing. It's very easy to mix up your delta y over delta x and get the wrong numbers or put the wrong numbers in the wrong places. So on the top line is your delta y, so your change in y's is 7 take away 1, and the bottom line 4 take away -2. So 7 take away 1 is 6, and 4 take away -2 is 6. So that comes to 1. So the gradient of this line is 1. So since when you multiply the two lines, the gradient of the two lines, you get to -1, then that must mean that the gradient of CD is -1. Again, think of flipping it over and changing the sign. So it's 1 over 1, so that would stay as 1 over 1, but change the sign to negative. So I've got my gradient. I've worked out my gradient of this line is -1. I've got my point, which is 1, 4. I can do y take b equals mx take a. So sub in 1 for a, 4 for b, and -1 for m. Multiply your bracket out accurately. So -x, add 1, and then add on your 4. So the equation of the perpendicular bisector is y equals -x plus 5.